Hello, everybody. Mr. Traveler here. I'll give just a couple minutes for everybody to come on board. Welcome to our Thursday series of Ask Me Anything About ... And this week is about Nassau. So let me pull the questions up and we'll jump to it. Some really great questions for Nassau this week, guys. Really appreciate all the submissions everybody put in there. Super great questions. So we're going to jump right on into it. And if I see any other questions on there that are good, I'll jump on it. You know what? I'm going to start right off with. There's a really good question in here. Okay. I'm going to start off with Stephanie Butler, because I really like her question and it kind of set the tone for everything. Alrighty. Okay, Stephanie says, I don't understand why Nassau has such a negative reaction from people. We had such a great time there. Can you discuss how the negative perception came about? Okay, I think that's a really great question, a really great point, and I think there's a couple of schools of thought on there. One is, I think that so many of, especially the shorter cruises and even the longer cruises that are doing like the Eastern Caribbean, make their stop in Nassau. So people that have been on a bunch of cruises, they might have been to Nassau 10, 12, 13 times, or whatever the case may be. So sometimes I think people get a little wore out from Nassau and saying that there's not a lot to do there. I think that's one thing right there. So I kind of get bored with the port a little bit. I've heard that. The other thing is sometimes a little bit of crime in the port. And not necessarily the port, it's in the outskirts of the town. And we've said this numerous times before, is that anything can happen anywhere, that you need to be cognizant of your surroundings. That's why we recommend that you guys don't bring jewelry and anything flashy, a lot of cash and all that stuff on any port, not just Nassau. And if you guys seen our videos before, I actually got, me and Mr. Traveler got robbed when we went to Nassau the one time. So the guy actually pickpocketed me. So yeah, it happened to me too. So I hope that the person that did it, did wise things with the money. If they obviously needed it. So I think that's the couple of schools of thought right there for for Nassau. What's going on with them now? I like Nassau. There's still a lot to do there, guys. I love going to Paradise Island. You can do the catamaran when you go there. There's all kinds of different excursions. The Straw Market, go shopping, you go tours. You can take shuttles if you've got enough time in port to go to other islands, go to the Exumas, explore other islands around Nassau. So I just thought that was a really great question, and I wanted to get started with that. So Deidre Smith put her comment on here, said, I've only done Balmoral Island in Nassau and heard about Atlantis. What else is there to do there? So, yeah, absolutely. Balmoral Island is one of the excursions that you can go to. There's also another little private island there that you can go to. And, of course, Atlantis and going to the Paradise Island is always a really good option. But I think that you can do your...
Hey, everybody.
There you go. Everybody's been asking where you at.
I'm under the weather. I'll come sit on with you.
I'll scooch over. Of course, there's other things to do, like, hey, listen, we went snorkeling on there. We did catamaran on there. You can go to those private islands that have all kind of different activities and everything to do on there. One thing one of our subscribers, PJ, did on there, I thought it was so cool, was they have a flight simulator experience in Nassau. It has like an actual cockpit of a commercial airline plane that you can fly off, and he showed me some videos of it. It looks so super cool, guys. I think I really want to try that one time. So I don't know, it might be on the radar, but I think that's something that's really cool there. But there's a lot of things to do and explore in and around Nassau.
Thank you so much for your comments, everybody. I was going to stay off this video, but I decided to come in. I was actually in the room laying down. My lips is getting a little better, and I'm still under the weather, but I'm almost 100% there. So I had my family here, which took a lot of energy out of me, and I'm glad that my family had a safe trip back. And I we're back.
Nicole Pettaway, great comment on there. Parasailing, yes. So even if you go to a lot of the local beaches there, especially the ones on Paradise Island, they have parasailing.
Mm-hmm.
They have jet skis that you can get. They have the banana boat and different activities like that. So that's always something different to do too. And then a little more right into this, Alicia Williams says inexpensive things to do with a 10 and 7-year-old. This is our first vacation with just me and my daughters, and I'm nervous. Okay, so Alicia, I would recommend it's your first time going there. First of all, you can stick close to the port right there. Go check out the straw market. You can explore the port right there. It's really cool. But I think what would be best for you and your daughters is try to link up with some other people that's on the cruise, right?
Right.
And do a tour of the island, right? So if you can find a tour, they'll do a cheap tour, $20, maybe $30 per person at the very most.
When you get more people together, it's cheaper for a cab cab rides. Now, also another tip is, and I'm gonna be quiet.
You gotta be quiet. This is
the day trips. When you go to a resort for the day like we did, it's more economical and it's easier to get everybody together.
that question was coming up.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's just my little 2 cents. Okay. Mr. Traveler.
Thank you. No, this
You're
is
welcome.
this is people want to hear from you too.
Well, I was supposed to be quiet today, but I love you guys and I miss you
all. Yes, but listen, you can still get to the free beach to Atlanta, so you can do that still for $4 each way per person, either by cab or by the water taxi. You go around there, and you enter in back by the Rio on Paradise Island and go around. But yeah, Alicia, so you do the tour. Go see a little bit of Nassau, see the highlights. There's a fort there and a few other things. They'll take you around, show you the fish fry and all that good stuff. Well, they got some really good food there. And then have them take you over to Paradise Island and drop you off at the beach. You and the kids, I think that they really enjoy it. It's a really nice beach over there. Once the taxi drops you off at the beach, you walk down this roadway in between the Rio, and then there's some trees to the right. When you get to the water, make that left and go all the way down towards the Atlantis. And once you get down that way, you'll be away from like all the, do you want to buy a jet ski? Do you want your hair braided? Do you want all that, all that stuff? So you get away from that. Okay, Erica Murray said, what is the weather like in mid-late January?
Well, actually right now, right?
Yes, right now. It could be iffy. I mean, it could be
the same as here.
Yeah, it's close to Florida, so like Florida, it's 75, 80 today, but just a couple days ago at night it was in the 40s.
Yeah, sometimes you need a jacket, so it's hit or miss. It's either hoodie weather or shorts weather. It's up and down in January. This is our winter,
right?
But February is right back 85 and up.
So you definitely want to bring like a variety of clothing when you go there, because you never know. We've been there before when it's been really chilly.
Princess says she stayed at Paradise Island, her and her husband. So I think they enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing that, Princess B.
Clay Roberts says,
hey Clay. I'm moving a little slow here, but coming back from the snake bite.
Is the Atlantis Aqua Adventure Park worth the money? Have you guys ever did the Leap of Faith water slide? Okay. I think that I think we're gonna try it. We have not tried the Aqua Adventure. It's a little pricey. We haven't done it yet, but I think we have our group cruise coming up in April.
Hey, April.
And
speaking of April.
right. And I'm considering doing the Aqua Adventure.
Let's try it.
So, I think it's worth doing once. We haven't done the Leap of Faith there, but we've been on, the one at what's the place on the street? The Volcano Bay.
That's Volcano Bay.
The Escape has it. So those are always fun. They're pretty intense.
There's a lot of water parks around here. Aquatica, Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon. I think they're remodeling some things around here.
Okay, so here's your question. Michelle says,
hi Michelle.
I don't know if I can pronounce the last name.
Safeli or Safili. Hi Michelle.
Forget about it.
It must be Italian.
We are actually doing a day pass to the Sandals Royal Bahamian, in April. Have you ever done a day pass at an all-inclusive resort? And your thoughts? Glad to hear your beautiful wife for the better. I love watching you because she's so sweet.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to take care of myself, but I keep ripping and running, so trying to let the medication work because I'm still on medication. They still getting the venom out of me. As you can see in my lips, it's still, my tongue was black and my lips was black, but my tongue is back to normal. But I'm still a little swollen, whatever. But I am better.
Your thoughts on the day pass?
The day pass. Which one?
All inclusive resort.
Me myself, I like the Azumas. That's
She said we are actually doing a day pass to the Sandals Royal Bahamian.
But I was just saying my favorite is the Azumas. But I never been to.
Well,
what is it, Sandals?
She says, have you ever done a day pass at an all-inclusive resort?
I would love to. If you comment below, let us know if you've done one. We never did, but somebody said it's hard to hear.
It's hard to hear.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's hard to hear. Is that better?
Hopefully that's better.
He's trying out something new. This is on hard to hear, sweetie.
Oh shoot.
He's trying to use an iPad, but normally we do it on our computers. But we trying to. Is it safe to go to the fish fry? RN Healthy Life. We have a lot in common. RN. Okay. Is it safe to go to the fish fry?
We'll try to speak up a little bit. So,
Can you put it closer?
the fish fry, you don't want to do the fish fry at night or anything. That's kind of the travel advisory that they have going on right now.
Yeah.
You want to be safe. If you're going to do the fish fry, grow in groups of people. Safety in numbers, right?
That's right. If you're not like my sister, where you know people that actually cook at the fish fry and live there, I wouldn't recommend you to go. I wanted to get my sister on to talk about it because she always goes to the fish fry, but we were so busy, and then their flights was delayed going back, so I couldn't get them on. But she loves to go to the fish fry, but you don't want to go at night. You want to be careful, and if you meet somebody there, it's cool, but if you don't, I don't know if that's a good idea. Comment below, let us know if you tried the fish fry.
Back to the other question, yes, all-inclusive resort is a really good option for Nassau. You're right on the beach, your food and drinks are included, so it's a really good option for you. Go for it. This question comes from somebody who's watching. Dr. Regina.
Hi, Dr. Regina.
Dr. Regina says, I'm taking my elderly aunts and mom on a group cruise in August. They don't swim nor do a lot of walking. What entertainment and tour will be good for my Golden Girls? Thanks. I love you guys.
We love you too. Thank you so much for joining us on the New Year's cruise. Those videos are coming. We got delayed because I was ill, but we're going to go ahead and put those videos up this week, right, Mr. Traveler?
Yes. We couldn't do it to them last week because we had the company. Let's see, what could we do for mom that doesn't do a lot of walking? Skydiving.
No.
That's not a lot of walking.
I would recommend a catamaran ride on the ocean or a day trip at the resort where you can just chill by the pool. Hi, Sharon. something that's nice and easy going. What would you recommend?
Yeah, I was exactly going to recommend catamaran is a great idea.
Yeah.
The all-inclusive resort is a really good idea because you just get on the cab, go right there and just, get up by the pool. And then the hotels on the beach will oftentimes have like the wheelchairs. They have the big beach wheels. So if you want to put your mom or your aunts in there, and then you could, push them out to the water so they can put their feet in the ocean or whatever.
CNA Travel said they wanted to know, should you watch what you eat? In Nassau, they was told to watch what you eat, especially at the fish fry. I never had any problem.
We never had any problem there, but I know probably it was sometime last year. There was some issue with conch. I think it was like a red tide thing like we had here in Florida. So we had red tide here in Florida.
They get it in the Bahamas.
Yeah, there's sometimes we can't eat certain fish or things like that. So I think that's probably what they're talking about. But the couple of places we went to, they wouldn't even serve it to us.
Yeah.
Because I was asking. I didn't know they had the red tide. They were like, no, we can't serve it to you. So.
Yeah.
But the really good
food. You have to be careful. Even though I work in OR trauma, you don't want to be on a cruise sick. I can't even take care of myself. If I was to get sick, it would be a waste of a vacation if you was to get sick. So you want to make sure if you take the fish, you want to break it and make sure you smell it. It shouldn't have a fishy smell to it, and it should be nice and fresh. Even the conch, it should be done thoroughly, and you want to make sure that it's not sitting out or it's cooked in old grease, because you can smell that. So you just want to be safe. You know what fish is fresh or not. I eat a lot of seafood.
Hey, Auntie Gladys, I saw you checked in.
Hey, Auntie Gladys.
And then somebody asked about the Belmar Harbor. Yes, that one is all inclusive also. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Hi,
Mary.
Hey, Mary. I'm sorry for the sound, guys. I guess I won't be doing this anymore.
This is on the iPad, so we trying something different, but we have to go back to where we was at.
I was trying the iPad so I could see the comments a little bit better.
I appreciate everybody who's commenting below. We have some more travel agents that's on. Hi, CNA Travel, that follow us and help us actually answer some of these questions. We're not selfish travel agents. We do pretty good for ourselves, and we like to share what we do. So we want to go ahead and share what they do and what we do. So they're commenting below and helping us as well. I usually see Cruising Dude, JT, on, but he's not on yet, but he will be.
He's probably at work.
Yeah. Thank you, April.
Okay, next one is Michelle Milzarski. I'm gonna
Hi,
go with that.
Michelle Milzarski.
Sounds like a fellow Polish person, and as myself.
Yeah. Hi.
I used to be a ski. For those of you who don't know, I used to be a ski. My name was shortened, a long time ago. Whatever.
It used to be Kazi, yes.
Oh yeah, it was Sko. Yeah, it was shortened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the cruise lines should just boycott Nassau and concentrate on buying more islands like Coco Cay and Half Moon Cay? Wow, good question.
Boycott.
Excuse me.
Okay. The question was, do we think should the cruise line boycott Nassau and just skip it and go straight to the private islands? There's Half Moon Cay and there's another one. Right?
Coco Cay, Princess Cay,
Yeah.
then Disney's got their island. We got Castaway Cay. So here's my
Boycott Nassau? Why?
Yeah, here's my 2 cents on it. There's so many cruise ships that go into Nassau, and they're having these little issues that they're going through. They're also having, and they know the comments that people are bored or whatever, the people that have been there multiple times as people cruise more and more. I think that you're going to see soon a big improvement in, or a big explosion in things that are offered for people to do in Nassau. Don't be surprised if you don't see that. I think you're going to see entrepreneurs stepping up and making things for the cruise line passengers to do.
It's a little hectic getting in and out of the ports, but I think they're working on expanding the ports as well there. There's a lot of activity in Nassau, and a lot of cruise ships go there. So we can't avoid it. I mean, you can't. I don't think boycotting would help anything. I think they do a lot of business in Nassau, and the reason why we cruise to these islands is to help the economy, and it's chosen for a reason. We go to these islands for a reason, to help the economy, but they have to be able to accommodate the influx of people when we coming in and out the ports. It's very frustrating to go in and out the ports in Nassau. It's tight. You're like a sardine. It's chaotic. But once you get on the island and you get past there, everything's fine, in my opinion. But comment below and let us know if you think they should start boycotting Nassau. That was a good question, and I think we should address it.
Oh,
hey,
right.
Alistair.
Alistair, all the way from the UK.
The UK.
Lynette says, I'm taking my mother who uses a mobility scooter and cannot walk on sand. Are there any parts of the public beach handicap accessible? From the videos, I cannot tell. Paradise Island, that's going to be really dicey. That's is not very handicap friendly going there, although it's a beautiful beach. What's our other one now? Junkanoo Beach. Junkanoo Beach is down the street. It may be a little bit more accessible, My suggestion to you is, like we said earlier, is to do a day pass at one of the resorts, so that you'll have that freedom to go around the resort. And they oftentimes have those wheelchairs that you can transfer her into with the beach wheels.
They have big giant wheels on them. I'm sure you guys seen them on a couple of our other videos, and we showed accessible wheelchairs on the beach. We did show that.
Ali, this is a Mrs. Traveler question.
Mm.
Lisa Bell says, "How's the straw market? I heard you can find good deals."
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
go ahead.
You see these earrings I'm wearing? Straw market. I like to buy my jewelry. Hey, Daryl Miles. I like to buy my jewelry from Nassau. I like to buy some of my Pandora charms from
But
there.
from the straw market.
But the straw market, it could get, the things that they sell can be repetitive. They can have the same souvenirs, the same t-shirts, the same bags. But if you really dig and look, you can find some really good souvenirs for your family. But you gotta make sure you search it out, because you can talk them down, first of all. Second of all, most of the people in there are selling the same thing, so you can get a deal on it. And I'd like to buy my souvenirs and things like that from there. I got a couple purses from there or whatever, but I heard that they used to sell knockoff things there, but not anymore. They got shut down. I don't buy knockoff things, but they did sell them, so I have to deliver that information to you. I love shopping at the straw market to get little knickknacks and things like things for the home, but I wouldn't buy like the knockoff purses or anything that's like the belts, the fake Gucci belts or Louis Vuitton. I wouldn't buy anything like that, but they do have nice things there.
Yeah, I like to hunt around in there because, like Miss Travis said, they do have a lot of repetitive things. But I like going around, digging around, and finding like local made stuff, especially for the house, like art and stuff.
Especially handmade stuff.
Yeah.
We got a lot of that in our house.
So, it's cool to go in there, get souvenirs from people. It's a good place. Like Miss Travis said, you want to, bargain a little bit with them because, you can see this person will have this, that person will have that. So you just go in between them.
I go back and forth. It takes me hours. Once I find something I want, like let's say I bought a parrot and it was wooden. Was it a parrot or a shark? It was a shark. It was a shark, a handmade shark, and it was wooden, but they had it at every stand. I went to about 5 stands and priced them, and then Princess B said, you can haggle with them. So you go to each stand and get the cheapest price, and that's the one I go with. You can bargain with them. Don't buy the first price you see, because you got to remember that influx of people is coming in. So I always shop right before we leave, and I get the best deal I can. So that's a cruise tip. Go shopping late and get the best deal you can, and talk them down. And if they won't come down, just walk away. They'll be like, "Oh, wait a minute, come back." That's how they do it.
Yipper. So
I think that we have a video on shopping, cruise port shopping. We have that, so make sure you take a look, and we give out some really good ideas. Oh, they do hair. Somebody said, yeah, they do braids too. They have braiders.
Yep. So there's a nice little shops and everything to do outside of the port. There's a few shops out there. Go down to the frog. What's his name?
Senor.
Oh, Senor Frog. You'll see that on the video coming up from New Year's. We had a good time. What I wasn't aware when we went on the trip how
Reggie and her man, thank you so much. Yes, I'll be willing to do it.
how they had this Nassau all blocked off for the New Year's parade there. But it was cool seeing the costumes and everything. But yeah, they had everything blocked off. So
yeah, Jess said Junkanoo Beach was okay for the first time, and Mary said, yeah, there's a lot of $5 things at the straw market.
yeah, if you're gonna do a beach when you go to Nassau, I highly recommend going to the beach over by Paradise Island, which is some kind called Cabbage Beach.
I don't really like Junkanoo.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes it's glass out there.
Yeah.
And
That's one where you go to Paradise Island, you can take the cab for $4 or the water taxi and go there. I like that beach.
Cabbage is very clean.
It's clean. The water's beautiful.
It's right smack in front of that, almost in front of Atlantis and some more resorts, but it's a free public beach. You can use it.
Yeah. So if you're gonna go try to do a beach, that's the one we recommend for you.
Gloria said it's cleaner. I agree.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Junkanoo, I didn't really care for it because it was right off a busy street. It was more busy. cabbage is pushed back. It's off the strip. So
All right, everybody. Well, we're off to get some prime rib. It's prime rib special at the restaurant down the street.
I finally can get out the house. I enjoyed my family this weekend.
I want to get to it before the snowbirds eat all the
I
prime rib
wanted to
up.
put Tiny Traveler on, but she was so busy. All she wanted to do was go to the parks. I'm like, I really want to get you on. So next time she coming for her birthday. We'll definitely get her on then.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned, and thank you so much for being patient with Mr. Traveler and myself. I haven't put up any videos on my channel in a month, but I am going to put up the video of my situation with my snake bite. If you want to watch it, you can. If not, don't watch it. But it's not going to be anything. I'm not going to show my actual bite. I'm just going to show how I got myself better, So Mr. Traveler helped me out a lot. Thank you so much for that. My sister flew down to take care of me. And we spent a little time at Disney and Universal. No, we didn't go to Universal. We went to Disney Springs, walked around, ate a lot, and they cooked for me. So thank you so much to my sister, my sissy Traveler, Tina, and my cousin Tracy and Tiny Traveler.
All right, guys. So we'll work on those New Year's videos. I promise. I think we got some time this weekend.
Yeah. If you want us to talk about Nassau Part 2, we can do a Part 2 on Ask Us Anything. Or if you have any questions and concerns and you want us to talk about something where you want to ask us, we can do an Ask Me Anything Thursday from now on.
That's right.
We're here for you all.
All right, everybody.
Thank you so much for being patient with us, especially with the calls. If you want to book your cruise, make sure you give us a call at 877-657-4470. We open till 7 o'clock every day. And thank you so much for being patient with Mr. Traveler, because he took on the business for like 2 weeks while I was out of it. So thank you so much. And we're going to put up that New Year's cruise. Thank you so much to my Auntie Gladys for everything on the New Year's cruise. Dr. Regina, if I start calling names, I will forget people. So Brooklyn and Kathy and Deanna and who else? Everybody.
All them people.
A lot of people.
You'll see them on the video.
Yes, stay tuned. That's coming up this week.
Life's short, guys.
Have fun.
Bye, guys. Good seeing you.
Everybody.